Let's look at what it physically looks like. Here's what I also believe, and again, if you don't fit this particular paradigm, that's cool. I don't see too many people that look at me with envy. Okay? I don't see too many people that look at me and go, wish I could be him. I don't see too many people that look at me and go, that is awesome that you got no arms, pal. It's a funny dynamic. But then they get messed up. You're going to get messed up a little today if you've never seen me before. And I mean that in a good way. Because part of our instinct wants to feel sorry for me, correct? But then there's something else that you're going to see today that is not contrived or made up because I'm a speaker. Let me give you my favorite example, all right? We flew in from Montreal last night. My wife was with me. I am so glad to have my wife Darlene here with me. She hardly ever travels with me because I'm a road warrior. That's what I do. I travel the world on my own, by myself, taking care of myself, and I'm proud of that, all right? So I do things that road warriors do, right? Stay in hotels, carry my luggage, rent cars. These are the keys to a rental car from Hertz. Now, they're not a sponsor. If they were smart, they would be. But I drive a regular car. I steer with my right foot on the wheel, my left foot on the gas. All I need is automatic transmission. I can drive any car, all right? I want to do, seriously, a MasterCard commercial. I want to do a picture my MasterCard commercial. Indulge me, okay? This is just fun. Here's how my MasterCard on television commercial would look like because radio, frankly, redundant. Hello, my name is Alvin Law. I'm a motivational speaker. I use my MasterCard to travel the world because airfare might be $1,000, hotel stay $200, car rental $75. Look on the face of the person behind the counter at Hertz. When you give her your MasterCard, take the keys in your toes and drive away with your foot on the wheel. Priceless! Oh, funnier. Getting stuck in traffic jams on the 401 and waving. You have no idea what I'm doing. Anyway, the funny part about this, really, it is funny, is it is funny. Life is funny. I have funny things happen to me all the time. Now, how did I get that in my head? I worked at it. Because this didn't start out being funny at all. That is my point. Do you know what I've overcome? I've overcome time. Do you people remember, some of you, the 60s? Do you remember what it was like? I just love it when people come up and say, oh, for the good old days. Really? Really? Were they really that good? Discrimination? Homophobia? Radical thoughts that certain people like me did not belong in society? Really? They were that good? Do you realize the biggest obstacles other than society that I had to overcome was stigma? The idea that this would never amount to anything. So again, what happened? Look, I'm going to do one commercial. Just one, really. And I don't even like doing one commercial because I'm really not built this way, all right? But I asked Richard if I could do this just to show you. I just want to show you. This is really not a big deal to me. I'm proud of it. I've got a book. I just want to show it to you, okay? It's called Alvin's Laws of Life. That's darn clever. You got to admit. Alvin's Laws, get it? Kind of like Stephen Covey's Habits, which are awesome, right? And there's 5 of them. They spell my name, actually. A-L-V-I-N. Attitude, learning, valuing your life and spirit, imagination, and never giving up. Now, why did I bring it up? Because I want to just make one reference to it. We do not get anywhere in life unless we have habits. Habits that take us to a different place. My mother was not, as mentioned already, some kind of guru. Think about it. In 1960, what was she supposed to do? Google? No arms? But Mom knew one thing. If I could dangle that teddy bear, what else could I dangle? Metaphorically, right? If I could do one thing, why couldn't I do another thing? Now, she didn't know where to go with this. So again, just a real quick appraisal of what happened early on in my life. Mom one day is holding my baby bottle, feeding me affectionately like my mom did. She had this idea. What if I put him in his crib and give him his bottle? What if I put him on a pillow and lay him on his side? Could he drink? Well, that didn't work because I rolled over very quickly. You can imagine I'm really good at that. Did you ever play that game, Rolling Down Hills? Do you remember that game? I always won that game. Anyway. Mom was not a giver-upper, thank goodness, so she put a bunch of pillows in my crib. I could not move. One morning, she comes in my room, about a week later. I'm sitting up in the corner. I got both feet around the bottle. I'm sucking on it, having a great time. So you can imagine, even my mom was impressed, right? Took me out of the crib, put me on the floor, stuck a bunch of toys in front of me, waited to see what I would do. She said, I grabbed the toy with my toes, and I started to play. Now, is this the toy? No, this is a hairbrush. Do I need a hairbrush? Clearly not. But it answers some very rudimentary questions that I get from people all the time. I call them how-do-you questions, right? How do you brush your hair? How do you wash your face? How do you shave? How do you do all these things? Well, here's another buzzword, adaptability. Do you see how weird this is for me? Nothing about this is original except me. All of these themes are universal, aren't they? Attitude, learning, valuing your life, imagination, never giving up, nothing original. But they changed my life because they changed the circumstance of my reality. Look, I don't want to insult your intelligence, but do you understand how powerful changing your reality can be? Ease became